right, my next guest. Bill is making his first appearance with us. If you've seen Aliens, which is one of the hot pictures out right now, he plays the role of Hudson in that movie. And he's going to be seen in the television spoof of nighttime soaps, which is called Fresno. Would you welcome Bill Paxton? Bill. Come back here, Bill. All right. Have you got an impression? Do you do any impressions at all?
I've got one I do, Johnny.
Okay.
I met
we're getting somewhere.
Peter Lorre when I was 7 years old in the LAX airport.
Peter Lorre.
And I was 7 years old. My brother was 9. We both had matching red blazers, shorts, burr haircuts. And I'm sitting there. My mother's, negotiating a ticket. And all of a sudden, Peter Lorre comes walking up to us, and he goes, I see you boys are going fox hunting. And I was just like, oh.
Not bad, not bad. Of course, you're only 7, you know.
I don't know. What else?
Snow White? You're the only one holding out tonight.
Am I?
Yeah, you're the only one holding out.
I know. Well, I'm afraid my voice has really dropped to a place where I can't sing. Take a chance?
Sure.
Sing, take a chance?
Yeah.
Oh, dear. Someday my prince will...
All right. Now, we're talking major league show business now, folks. Anyway, we finally got it out of her. Anyway, it's good to see you. You're from Texas?
Yeah, originally from Texas.
You're born there?
Yeah, all right. Originally, I was born and raised in Fort Worth, and I was just back there last week.
Yeah.
Went down to the lumber yard where I used to work.
Somebody said your folks are in the lumber business.
Said hello to everybody,
Your dad wants you to stay in the lumber business?
Well, yeah, he's told me I wasn't weird enough to be an actor. I didn't beat me, or I don't have any really major scars on my face.
Yeah.
I didn't have to use forceps when they pulled me out or anything.
Weren't impoverished or anything as a youth?
I went through some hard times in New York for a while.
That's where you studied acting?
Yeah, didn't everybody?
What'd you do in New York now? It's always intriguing to me to find out the jobs that people had. A lot of guys waited tables. A lot of people were cab drivers, when they were making a few dollars.
I was a shoe shine boy.
You're kidding.
No, I shined shoes. It started out as an assignment I had during one of the classes, go out and bring back some street people into the class. So I decided,
the idea for life situations.
Yeah, see these people. Everybody was doing winos and pimps and hookers. So I said, gee, I want to do something a little different. So I said, well, I might as well be enterprising on the side. So I built a little shoe shine kit, and I dressed in old clothes. I went down on 55th and 5th, and I started shining shoes. Shoes shine 25 cents. After the first lunch hour, I made like $30. So after that, I said, gee, what am I doing paying for acting lessons? So it became a part-time job, and it was a regular thing that I did. I would change clothes at lunch, go down, make about $40.
That's not bad. That's better than a working actor starting out in New York. Somebody said you also here in Los Angeles when you first came here. You did valet parking?
Yeah, I parked cars at the Beverly Hills Hotel.
No kidding?
Yeah, and I had the opening line. I was the first guy to greet the people when they came up to the hotel, and my whole thing was, welcome to the Beverly Hills Hotel. You have arrived.
Very good. Very good.
I don't know. This is the first time on the show.
You got a chance. you got a chance to meet a lot of people though in the business.
Yeah, I used to drive Carson Kane and Ruth Gordon around, and Carson Kane, he gave me a good piece of advice. He said, know your lines. That was it. And so ever since then, I've been working steadily.
Carson has a lot of those. But he's right. It's just simplified, right? Exactly. Making aliens hard work? It's a very involved technical...
Well, it was working with these English crews, it's like two countries, with a common language or whatever. What is it? Divided by a common language or whatever.
Language, yeah.
But we had a couple of close calls on the set. In particular, there was one set, it was the deployment vehicle, which is like a futuristic Marine deployment thing. And we're inside, it was a really confined set on the sound stage. And I had this one cue line where we're getting ready to ride, and everybody's real nervous, but my character's like really full of himself and going, we're on an express elevator to hell. And all of a sudden, right at that moment in this one take, as they were shaking it to simulate the coming down on the planet and all that, the whole roof of the set collapsed on all of us. And suddenly it was like Hiroshima. We're like holding up the set and all this stuff's going on that got everybody out of there. And they sent us all to lunch or to get coffee or something.
Is this the best part you've had so far, career-wise?
Yeah, I'd say so. And Fresno, which I'm working on now.
That is kind of a satire look at soaps, right?
Yeah, the passion, the power, the produce.
We had that's right. I love that. The passion, the power, the produce from Fresno, the raisin capital of the world. We had on the show last night Teresa Ganzel.
Yeah,
and you play
I play her
husband.
husband. Yeah.
Yeah.
She's making me look good.
Sounds like a fun show.
Oh, yeah, it's really good.
Take a break. We'll be right back.